Rappers come in all different styles and shapes and skill levels. Classifications ranging from technical to trap, there's plenty of different adjectives you can give a rapper. Arguably, one of the worst, especially one of the worst a rapper can hear, is the term YouTube rapper. It's a difficult allegation to beat. Any rapper who makes content around their music or content in general apart from their music will have to hear this at least once. It's a tough allegation to beat, but it's not impossible. The perfect example is who I'm talking about today, and that musical artist is Quadeca. I'm not sure if I've seen an artist grow and change over the course of them, making music quite as much, and especially in the way that Quadeca has grown. What's up? I'm Eric or Ty, whichever one you want to call me. I make videos about stuff I like, stuff I don't like. Today, it's the first one. So, what exactly is a YouTube rapper? YouTube rapper is an unsavory image for a lot of people in the music industry. Mostly, this consists of the lyrical, spiritual, miracle types, those who sacrifice good sounds and intentful lyrics for speed or word bending and direct rhymes. Guys like Dax, Harry Mack, Token, Mac Lethal. Not to say that these guys are bad or untalented, it's a style that tends to stay within itself, contained within their fan bases, mainly on YouTube. Early in Quadeca's career, you could see him kind of trending in that direction in a certain way, leaning more towards, technical bars and versus bar spitting than anything else. There's also YouTubers who try to make rap, which I feel like this has kind of gone out of style for the most part since like the diss track era, Rice Gum or his ghostwriter, This God or KSI. Don't even get me started on the Paul brothers. But all of these people stopped doing what they were doing. There is still guys like DDG who makes content and music. Quadeca blends into that crowd a little bit more as he started his YouTube career making like FIFA pack openings and soccer videos. And then he started making music, rapping. But what really blew up his channel was his styles of rap videos, where he would emulate basically any rapper at the time, and he would emulate them to a pretty impressive degree down to like the flow and lyrics, but all with original lyrics. I liked these as a kid. I think it's pretty good content. He definitely milked it a little bit, but I mean, you can't blame him. But the music of his that he was releasing at the time wasn't really anything to write home about. You could see potential, his lyrics were clever, but it's hard to say he was much more than like a SoundCloud era rapper at the time. But the evolution is what I want to talk about. There's occasional moments throughout his history where you could see some more expressive and different things coming out. But in Alone Together from 2020, I think is really where you see that there is more to this artist than, another SoundCloud or YouTube rapper. It's a fun and unique soundscape where his vocals blend in a very interesting and fun way, over a pretty unique overall instrumental, though the verse at the time is in the same vein of what he was doing at the time. In 2021, he dropped an EP that demonstrated more of this growth from Me to You, received pretty well from his fans at the time. You can see a lot of growth in his sound and production. He used a lot of unique and pretty orchestral elements, along with some nice vocal blends, but overall, I feel like the verses were pretty forgettable, for me at least. But some bits and pieces definitely showed what was to come. And then 2022, he drops I Didn't Mean to Haunt You, and that's when at least I knew that this dude was serious. He's a artist. Bit of a trigger warning while I talk about this project. You can skip if you'd like. It's a unique concept album told from the perspective of a ghost who committed suicide, who is stuck in purgatory and battling its thoughts, ranging from loneliness, family moving on too quick, depression, the idea of a better place, and more. This project is really good. One of my favorite projects from that year. It's his first project that's not mostly hip hop. It's a genre blending masterpiece of electronic and orchestral sounds that fill a very haunting space and make very unique soundscapes. The album is heart melting. It brought me to tears the first time I listened. It was clear at this point Quadeca was fucking legit. He showed that he was a multifaceted and complicated artist who holds intense storytelling skills and unmatched production in the sense of his versatility and genre bending and world building, though it seems like Quadeca was just getting started. Because February 16th of this year, Quadeca dropped his best stuff to date. It's a mixtape of various cuts of music that did come together under the name of Scrapyard. I feel like that's a pretty hard name for a mixtape. It's an insane project. The project's a pretty insane blend of synthwave, alternative hip hop, glitch, all that just blend into a great genre, basically genreless masterpiece. I love the drums on What's It to Him. I Make It Look Effortless is a very sweet verse over a nice, unique, glitchy instrumental. Though, like a few of these songs, it would have benefited from being worked out into a full-length song. But I mean, it's a mixtape of scraps. Way Too Many Friends is a very interesting topic and subject matter he dives into. Something about the instrumental is nostalgic, I can't really pin why. If you have an idea, leave it in the comments. The beeping loop on Guess Who pins down basically, I would say the best rapping on the project. You Tried That Thing Where You're Human. Really great song. We're gonna end up being one of my songs of the year. It exists in a very liminal space with like sorrowful delivery. I would definitely check that song out. Guide Dog, I think, could be sold to most pop singers and like win Grammys once it was boiled down to its simplest parts. Not at all saying it would be better that way. Taylor Swift has like 40 Grammys. Overall, Scrapyard is a very fun listen. I would recommend it more than basically anything I've talked about on this channel. I feel like someone could only dream to show the progression that Quadeca has shown in their passions and what they work on. I envy his dedication and growth in his craft. And I can't think of an artist who beat the YouTuber rapper allegations quite as hard and efficiently as Quadeca. I think it's important to look at the evolution of Quad when we think about basically any young artist. Like, there's always potential for growth. It's about how they execute that growth and potential. That's really all I gotta say. Probably gonna be a bit of a shorter video, I imagine. Shout out Quadeca. I would listen to his last two projects, but if you want to see any more of me, or, you know, keep track of what I'm dropping, I would follow my Instagram at EricTyAllison. I also have a blog at Ty's Thoughts. I'll also have my Spotify linked in the description. I have like 3 playlists that are fucking bangers. If you got something to say, leave a comment. I'll read it. I'll probably respond to it. I would very much appreciate if you check to see if you were subscribing. Maybe subscribe, maybe, just maybe. You don't really gotta like the video. YouTube doesn't really give a fuck if you like the video. I don't really give a fuck if you like the video. So do what you want in that regard. thank you so very much for listening to me talk about this dope artist. I hope you check him out. I hope you check me out.